What's up with YouTube? There's a couple of things I want to talk about today. Some of them are more personal about like how my channel is doing. Some of them are in general about like small creators and big creators. You don't need to listen until however much you want, but just take away what you can, okay? So I think I'm going to start off with just how it is for small creators, right? Maybe not as small as me, maybe in like the couple thousands, or even ones that have like a couple 100,000, right? Or maybe even those with just like a couple hundred, maybe a couple dozen, right? Like they have up to, let's say, 100,000, right? Anyone below 100,000, I'm going to count as a small creator in this video, okay? The very, very small creators, right, like me, I think at the beginning, it is an extreme blessing, right? It's amazing, okay? We are free to create whatever kind of videos we want. We're free to create in whatever niche we want. We have this, 77 videos that it takes to learn. We have basically nobody that cares, right? Nobody cares what we do. So we can put out whatever we want, right? As long as it's not like race and stuff. We can put out whatever we want, right? We can make it just as interesting as we want. We can make it as niche as we want, right? Let's say somebody would want to talk about like the social constructs of the cellular automata that they made in Unity or whatever, right? They could make a whole series about that. And there's probably like even 2 or 3 people who would want to watch that if they know how to market it, right? The algorithm is pushing them out to whoever, and sometimes it doesn't work, but yeah. And the thing is, we're always learning, right? And that's always cool, right? Learning is amazing, whether that's clicking on a random Wikipedia article to take you somewhere, picking up a book in the bookstore. It's always good to learn, right? Learning is amazing. There's so many tutorials online, right? There's Apperly and Alter, there's Colin and Samir, there's whatever, right? There's Hilliard Smith or whatever the editor's name is, right? And you're always learning. Everyone is always learning to how to do this stuff, right? You know, okay, I have a thumbnail. I want the thumbnail colors to be the same colors as in the first couple of frames. I want my intro to hook the viewer with a promise that I made in the title, and I want to then deliver on it with more information, right? I want to do all these things. I need to do this. My editing should be like this if I want it to be in this style. I should talk in a certain rhythm. I should do all this stuff, right? You're always learning. Small creators, though, if they really want to grow, they have to upload a fair amount of videos, and they need to upload pretty consistently, right? I'm having some problems uploading consistently just because of life. I have things to do. I have school to do. I have projects to work on. I have everything. Okay, now big creators. Big creators have like some sort of duty, right? Instead of small creators where it's like, okay, yeah, I'll upload. If it doesn't do well, it doesn't do well because I'm not that big, right? Unless you've like dropped your job and you're like, I'm going to do YouTube full time, which I wouldn't suggest, although I don't know. I'm not a professional or anything. But big creators, right, they have more of a duty. They need to be consistent, and not only consistent as in like uploading consistently, but they need to have kind of the same tone. If they're changing editing styles, they can't change it immediately. Otherwise, it'll be like sort of a shock to the system, to the people that normally watch, right? If they want to change editing styles, they can be like, hey, I was trying something out, and then they can get feedback, and then they change it, and yada, 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 right? It's a whole process, right? Whereas small creators, if we're like, oh, I want to try out this new editing thing, right? Like I tried to do that recently. Instead of having just bits of the gameplay playing and then the actual video where I didn't edit much, I did this thing where I had like a background, I showed clips from the video, but then I had my profile picture moving up and down and talking, right? And I thought, oh, that was pretty cool. Didn't do that well, so I'm learning from that, right? They have a duty, not only for the consistent style, but also for a consistent upload. If you have people that are tuning in every single week and they're like, okay, on Fridays at 3:30 when I come back from school, there's going to be a new video out and that's going to make my week, right? It's going to be awesome. And then they go and then they click and there's no new video. They're like, okay, maybe it'll be in like an hour or so and it's not there for like 2 months. They're going to lose some sort of trust to the creator. It's not going to be as much of a connection, right? Big creators and small creators, they're always growing fan base, but big creators have some sort of fan base to rely on. They can rely on fans to rewatch their old videos when there's no new videos. They can rely on the new people coming, or they have evergreen content, or they have content that everyone can always watch. They can rely on people to just go to that video, watch it, watch the old things. On the other hand, when you get too big, when you get to the size of like, I don't know, because I think creators like Quimbo Bin, 300,000, I don't know how much of a parasocial relationship people develop for that, but people who are very big, people who have millions and millions of followers, or even just like 2 or 3 million, there's a couple people who believe that because they were with you from day one, or they were with you for this much, or they've seen this much of your videos, or they've seen when you're just talking your personalities out, they think, okay, I'm connected to that person somehow. I know this person, and they might know this person, but that person doesn't know you. Like they have no idea who you are, right? The only thing that they know about you is maybe what you commented, and maybe the fact that you've watched a lot of their videos. And the thing is, I don't mean parasocial as only in like the, oh my god, I'm in love with you, right? I mean also parasocial as in, and I get that this is very important for some people, but some people are like, oh my goodness, you saved my life, right? I was suicidal, I came across your videos, I stumbled across them, yada, yada, yada. like, oh my goodness, you saved my life, right? I came across your videos and they were so funny, they were so good, they helped me so much through some tough times, right? And you basically saved my life. And I get that, and it's very important. I hope maybe I'll be able to do that for some people. Maybe I'll be able to help people, because I understand that a lot of people are struggling, and the least that anybody can do is help, or even just be there for people. But that can put pressure on a lot of creators, right? Because they're like, oh damn, I can't just stop, right? There are people whose lives depend on this, right? Which is very important for, like, Matt Pat talked about this in a couple of interviews, right? He was like, okay, that's why we had 10 weeks, we had these amount of videos, yada, yada, yada. I don't think that that connection is very healthy, but at the same time, I can understand why it would help and why it's good, right? Now, I'm sure a lot of you are going to click away. I'm going to kind of talk about the sort of problems that I'm having with my channel right now. My channel is mainly just playing games, right? This is the first sort of commentary video that I've done. I don't know how it's going to do. Probably not well, right? Nobody's probably watching right now, and that's completely fine, right? I'm learning, as I've mentioned before, right? The thing that I've done that I don't think is smart is I posted the links, or I posted the videos on itch.io. And itch.io, which is the website with a bunch of free games, it's where I've gotten all the games that I've played so far from. Itch.io, if you comment a video, it can then play in that website. But the thing is, people who are scrolling through that website probably aren't looking to watch a 14-minute long video. They're probably not looking for 8 minutes. So on that website, they maybe watch 20 seconds, right? And that brings down my overall retention a lot. Maybe there's a couple people from YouTube who watch like 2 minutes, right? Or maybe from my account, I watched the whole video just because, but the other people only watched like, okay, 2 minutes, maybe even up to 10 minutes. Maybe they watched a lot. But the thing is, the amount of people that are in itch.io, they outnumber those people, and that brings my average down. That brings my average down a lot. So for these videos that I'm posting, I don't think I'm going to be uploading them anymore, right? Another thing is, the games aren't that popular, so they're probably not going to do well. I'm having fun playing them though, and I think that there are people out there who would want to play, or who would want to see me play them, right? I also don't know if I have good of a personality for this type of content, because I love watching people who are just completely invested in the game. They're so into the game. They laugh, they find things funny. My favorite content creator right now, Quinbobin, like his Korok finding videos or any sort of Zelda video are so funny. They're so funny. He has such a good personality. I love the way that he does his videos and the sort of style, right? It's a great video to just put on the side, fall asleep to, or a great video to just watch when you're tired, right? Great video just to have on, right? It's just a good video overall. But I don't think that I have a great personality. I'm a very laid back person in real life, and I don't know if, because I don't have a sort of boom outbursting personality, if that comes out well in my videos, right? Also thumbnails, really asset thumbnails. I have the whole contrast thing, right? I know, okay, here's rule of thirds, but I don't know it yet. And I don't think I should know it, right? I've done maybe 14 videos. I don't know. Most of those videos I barely edited. I had 2 polytrack videos, 14 seconds long. I barely did anything for that. I just hope that eventually I'll get better and I'll be able to make some sort of entertaining video, right? That's all I really wanted to say, okay? And I just hope that one day I'll be able to make a pretty entertaining video, even just one, that brings a smile to maybe 10 people's faces, that they just enjoy watching the video, they enjoy listening to whatever I have to say, and they just like the video overall. Thank you to anyone who made it this far. Thanks a bunch. If so, amazing, great job, love it, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as everyone says, but thank you for watching the video. If you've watched it this far, comment what you think. Comment your thoughts on this subject or anything. Comment on something you want me to talk about later. Comment what you thought about my previous videos. Comment whatever. Just comment. I'll answer. Yeah. Thank you.